In today's video, we're going to be talking all about the Mogwai strategy, and this is going to be an absolute good one because the BD members love this strategy at the minute. So enjoy today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Go Markets. Go Markets is a multi-award-winning broker who's regulated by the Financial Service Commission. Myself and the BD members have been using Go Markets for over 7 years now. They go above and beyond to support the BD community and their traders. They offer award-winning customer support, thousands of tradable products, and some of the lowest spreads in the industry. This is perfect if your style of trading is scalping like mine. If you're interested in signing up to Go Markets, please use the link in the description below. Thank you and enjoy today's video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking all about the Mogwai reversal strategy, show you the advantages, the disadvantages, some setups, and just the basic rules around this strategy. Now we're going to start off with the normal Mogwai strategy. Now this is by far our most profitable, our most successful strategy. I've been trading it full time for around 5 years. It's just a phenomenal strategy. If you ask any one of our most successful BD members, they will tell you to learn this strategy first. I mean, to give you an example, if I just scroll over to the Mogwai strategy section here, I bought Aussie US dollar. Basically, all the results here are from the Mogwai strategy here. This is today. Again, here, some guys stacking some serious trades on here. Try and find you some setups. I'll actually try and find you a setup. I mean, that guy's smashing it. Here we go here. The Mogwai strategy. It is our most famous strategy. I'll try and find you, actually. Let me try and find you some screenshots of the actual strategy. That BD members have actually took. Here we go there. There you go there. Boom. Okay. It is our most successful strategy. Basic set of rules, Mogwai signal, MACD to go over bought and sold, and support and resistance. So if I just focus on this setup here, because it looks like it's with the trend. If we just focus on this signal here, I'm going to go to some naked price action. I'm going to mark up this level just here. Okay, and obviously this is where that Mogwai signal appeared. We go to the 15-minute charts, and what do we have here? In fact, it might actually be able to, if we just go to the 1 hour charts as well. There you go there. Okay, so basically we can see we have a nice little break and retouch. Look at that there. Buy with the trend. Support and resistance. As you can see here, if I go to the 15-minute charts, you can see that perfect break and retouch there. So obviously support line, resistance. I mean, oh, I've done that wrong. Obviously you got your resistance area here. Break, retouch, buy with the trend. Okay, Mogwai signal 1 minute time frame. Makes perfect sense, right? It's really simple. However, the word simple, some people struggle with, you know, support and resistance, candlestick patterns. It is by far the most basic beginner price action training, but some people still struggle with it, which is normal. Okay. So what Michael Austin, one of the creators of the Mogwai strategy, one of my best friends, met him from the BD family. And this is what I love, right? You know, I make some very good close friends in the BD family, and a lot of people do, you know, from all over the world. But what this BD member did, Michael Austin, was create a Mogwai reversal strategy. So as you can see here, we had a buy with the trend normal Mogwai strategy. Yeah, right? Now what Michael Austin did was tweak the arrows slightly different, reversed them, and he came up, right, if people are struggling with basic support and resistance, why don't we just trade with the trend after you get the confirmation? So to give you an example here, this is a live example, right? I've just picked this. I don't know if this is going to, you know, do what I want it to do. But to give you an example here, we had that Mogwai signal here, basic support and resistance, yeah? Buy with the trend. You know, I mean, what's that? If we add something like a 10 pip stop loss, the trade's sitting at 35 pips. So 1 to 3, thank you very much, 3% made. That's me done for the day. what Michael Austin decided to do was, is if you reverse the Mogwai signals here, what do we have here? We have Mogwai signals now with the trend, okay? So as you can see here, these, hold on, I'll make that white so you can see, okay, is we have Mogwai signals with the trend. So see here, see here, see here, see here, all these signals are with the trend. If I just zoom in on this particular setup here, right, you can see these Mogwai signals with the trend. Yeah, this one, this red cell, downtrend, okay? You can see that. So if I just zoom across here, right, if I just zoom across here, okay, what have we got here? We've got Mogwai signal with the trend. We've got Mogwai signal with the trend. We've got sell Mogwai signals with the trend, yeah? So uptrend, downtrend. So basically no price action whatsoever because the price action is now with the arrows, okay? Obviously if you get an arrow, you know it's going to be with the trend, okay? If I just show you, if I just go find a trend, here we go here, right? Downtrend. Look at this, look, so downtrend. So now the Mogwai signals are telling us when it is either a downtrend or an uptrend, okay? Now this strategy is basically, in essence, the New York Open strategy, because New York Open strategy is basically taking the first arrow that appears after New York Open, because at New York Open, you get a change of character. To give you an example here, New York opened 50 minutes ago. So if I just bring up gold now, if I bring up gold, and I will show you New York Open. Just ignore some open trades. That's not me. That's an EA that I've got. Okay. So to give you an example here, New York Open, obviously, you know, you've got buys with the trend. Okay. You can see here, you can see here, you can see here, you can see here. Okay. So this one here would be New York Open, and you can see it is going with the trend. Okay. So basically, this is how New York Open has been created. And same again, if I just, if we just scroll, ignore the EA, like I said, if we just scroll here, you can see, same again, arrows with the trend. Okay, quite simple. So arrows with the trend. So now, as you can see here, we went into an uptrend. Okay, arrows with the trend. But what Michael Austin discovered, or what Michael Austin has created, rather than waiting for the arrows and entering there, why don't we enter on the pullback, right? So basically, arrow, pullback. Arrow confirms a trend down. Pullback confirms trend, pullback, and then sell with the trend. This setup here, if I just go over to TradingView, okay, this strategy is by far one of the most simplest 1-to-2, 1-to-3 risk reward ratio using no price action, because the price action is in the rules itself. Let me give you exactly what I mean, okay? So I'm just using the 1 minute time frame on USD Chef for example. As you can see here, I have got a 200 moving average, and it's quite simple. If we're looking for sells, it's going to be below the moving average. If we're looking for buys, it's going to be above the moving average. So as you can see here, we are below the moving average, and we have some Mogwai signals which confirm, yes, it is a downtrend. Okay, again, you can perhaps take the signal you can take a trade at the arrows if you want. However, if you're a little bit patient, you wait for the pullback, and the pullback is confirmed by the MACD crossing over just there. As soon as the MACD crosses over, we wait for the TCA line. If we just zoom in here, we wait for the TCA line to turn red, which is there. We put our stop loss above the high. So hold on here. So let's say, I don't know, let's say a 7 pip stop loss. So we're looking for 14 pip take profit, yeah? Well, I mean, to give you an example here, that trade went to a 1-to-4. Okay, there you go there, 1-to-4. Simple. 4% made, no price action. Just basically set of rules, right? And that's what in essence, the Mogwai reversal strategy is. Just to show you some of the results, if I go to the Mogwai reversal group here, you can see here, took GJ, realized it was New York Open, so I closed it at a 1-to-1. If I just show you here, if I just scroll up here, so some of the setups here, Mr. Virgin here, first time trying out this strategy. I went for a 1-to-3. Again here, UJ earlier, again, Mogwai signal with the trend. Another one just here. Okay, my first trade with the Mogwai reversal strategy, a nice little 1-to-2. Another, oh no, that's not that one. Here we go here, USD Japanese yen. Yeah, another one here, Euro USD. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. There is another one there. This is a trade that I took. So yeah, such a very, very simple strategy. If we just have a look at some of the setups that appeared today. So let's just go over them. What we're looking for is, there you go there. Here's the first one here. Right, so what we got here. Okay, so it's an uptrend. We're above the moving average. If I just zoom in here, there we go there. So I'll make that a little bit smaller. We're above the moving average, okay. Mogwai signals confirm it's an uptrend. We wait for the pullback here. So we're waiting for the pullback, which is there. The MACD's just crossed over each other, just there. Again, we're going to buy with the trend, minimum 1-to-2. This strategy has to be a minimum 1-to-2. Okay, and trust me, if you just wait for the A setups, let me just explain here. So, I mean, a stop loss below the low, so let's go with that one there. I mean, easily a 1-to-2 there. I mean, you know, I mean, that, to be fair, was New York Open, but what's that, a 1-to-5? A 1-to-5? Let me find you some more, okay. I wouldn't take any of this one there. Let's have a look at Euro USD, because Euro USD has been a good one. Let's scroll here. So there we go here. BD member actually took this one. Okay, so this one, I think he took it around here. So again, uptrend. Okay, Mogwai signal here. Pullback. The MACD's just crossed over just there. Same again. Mogwai signal here. Where's my long position here? So we just close above the TCA line. Just there. Stop loss on this one here. So what's that? Just below the low. So 7 pip stop loss. That's 12 pips. So 14 pips for 1-to-2. Easy. Okay, GPUSD. Again, this is the trade that I took earlier. So same again, above the moving average. So we're looking for buys. The Mogwai signal confirms it's with the trend. We get in on the pullback, which is just there. You can see the MACD's just crossed over. Okay, we enter as soon as the TCA line turns green. So perhaps around here somewhere. 12 pip stop loss. What's that on this one? 45 pip take profit. I mean, a 1-to-2, if you got a 12 pip stop loss, a 24 pip take profit, that is a 1-to-2. Okay, but I mean, looking at this example here, look, I mean, that is literally a 1-to-10. 1-to-10. And same again, if you want to be, I mean, no, I wouldn't really count that one there. I mean, no, I'm not gonna use that one, because what we've learned with this strategy in the 3 weeks of trading it, because like I said, I didn't create this strategy, Michael Austin did. So he sent me a PDF and I've just took that with the other BD members and we've been trading it. But the let's go through the advantages and disadvantages around this strategy. The advantages are, it's very simple strategy, okay? It's just a set of rules, not really needing some basic price action because the price action are in the rules, you know, trade with the trend. Number 2, it's a very good trend trading strategy. Trading with the trend is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So we're always trading with the momentum. It's going to teach you about trends and pullbacks. You know, to give an example here, we have an uptrend. We have a, oh, here we go. This will be a better option. Here we go here. So as you can see here, trend up, pullback. Again, the rules, uptrend, pullback, the MACD's crossed over. So, you know, it's a great, simple trend trading strategy, and it delivers us easily 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk reward ratios. Okay. The disadvantages, you have to wait for the AA plus setups. When we started trading this strategy, literally the members loaded this strategy up on 20 currency pairs, and it was like bang, 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 you know, set up, set up, set up. You have to wait for the A plus setups, and I mean the A plus. Let's go over now the difference between an A plus and a B plus, because I don't know how to say this without saying like it sounds like a scam. If you wait specifically for the A plus setups, you know, and you're patient and you wait for them, you will be rewarded for this. I mean, you're looking at easily 2-3% on a trade, right? You need to, I mean, give an example here, right? I'll give you an example here, okay, of what I mean, right? Let's go here, right? So let's just go to the Facebook group, and I want to show you something here. So by the way, London Open won this morning. Okay, London Open won this morning, as you can see here. 25 pips, London Open. Here we go here. I went to sleep and I woke up with a 1 to 10 trade. Thank you, Michael at Austin. So as you can see here, I went to sleep at 11:25 p.m. I took an A plus setup. MACD had gone overbought, Mogwai signal. You know, it met all the rules. A plus setup. And look at this. I woke up at 6:52 a.m. with a 1 to 10. If this was a prop firm challenge, I would have passed this prop firm in one trade while fast asleep. This is what I'm trying to say is, if you wait for the A plus setups, you will be rewarded for it, okay? It's just a bit of patience, okay? And just waiting for that perfect setup. So let me try and find you an A plus setup and a B plus setup. So let's look at Aussie US dollar. Okay, right. Okay, so Aussie US dollar. Here's a good example of a B plus setup. Okay, so look at this, right? We've got a Mogwai signal. We have confirmed an uptrend. So uptrend, Mogwai signal, and the MACD crossed over here. Okay, but look at the difference here, right? We've already had a pullback happen in the market. So uptrend, pullback. Ideally, this is where we should be buying the market. But obviously what's happened here is you've had this. You've kind of had a zigzag like this here, and then we've had the MACD crossover there. Okay, you would have got a 1-to-1 out of this trade. And technically, it does kind of meet the rules, because you can argue, hang on here, it's an uptrend. I've got a Mogwai arrow. I've got the MACD crossing over to confirm the pullback. It's a buy with the trend. Yes, it does meet the rules, but it is really not the best setup. You got a 1-to-1 out of this maximum. Okay, you might be able to close this trade off at break even. It wasn't the best setup. So I'd probably say that's a B minus, okay? I will show you an A plus setup, okay? So let's look at USD Chef, okay? Here we go here. You see the difference between a B minus and an A plus. So look at this. Trend down, right? There's no pullback yet. There's no pullback yet. It's not chopping around. It's crossed over. You've had your pullback signal, okay, which signifies a pullback and signifies a downtrend. Then we've had our pullback, okay, which is just there. It's not messy. It's not, you know, up and down. It's a nice and clean trend down pullback, okay? The MACD's clearly crossed over. It's not, oh, it's touched it, has it not? It's a clear crossover. We enter as the TCA line turns red, which is just there. We put our stop loss above the high. So let's say a 6 pip stop loss on that one, okay? We go for a 12 pip take profit, okay? There you go there. You would have won that easily. I mean, to give you an example here, the trade, if I zoom out, if I zoom out here, the trade is probably still going. 50 pip, a 1 to 5. No, what was that? A 6 pip stop loss. So what's that? Nearly a 10R, a 10% return. If you are patient, you wait for this setup, that's proof right there. You would have passed any prop firm in one trade, one day. Okay? But again, it's about waiting for those A plus setups. Again, see how, here's another one. Okay? Look, you see how again, we trend down here, right? If I zoom in, we trend down, the Mogwai signal confirm it's a downtrend. We then pull back. It's not chopping around, it's a nice trend down, pullback motion. The MACD has clearly gone overbought. Okay, we wait for a trade. We wait for us to close below that TCA line. That TCA line turns red. Okay, so let's bring up my calculator here. We enter the trade around here. Same again. 6 pip stop loss. What should we go for? 1 to 2. Okay, would you won that one? Yeah, there you go there. Okay, easily. So 12 pip stop loss would have been there. Thank you very much. This one here, I wouldn't take. So you see again how we got a trend down and pull back. I personally would not take this trade because we've closed above the EMA. So for me, this trade becomes invalid, right? I'm not touching it now, okay? Let's find you one more. Let's look at USD/JPY. Okay, USD/JPY. Again, I'm going to delete that one. There's no setup here, okay, because we've closed above the EMA, okay? See how it chopped around for a bit? It's not worth taking those kind of setups, okay? Same again here. There's no setup here. We didn't close below the TCA line. We did eventually at the top here, but we've broken above the EMA, so that becomes invalid, okay? I'm trying to find you... try and find you a perfect setup. Okay, here we go here. Here we go here. Hold on here. Here we go here. Right, okay. Here we go here. Okay, here we go here. Right. So same again, we're in a downtrend. We've got a Mogwai signal confirming a trend. We've got a pullback here. Look at that nice clean pullback. The MACD's clearly gone overbought. Okay, no messing about. We're going for 1 to 2. Where's my short position here? We entered the trade just there. Stop loss above the high. So a 10 pip stop loss for a 20 pip take profit. Do we win the trade? 20 pips is there. Easy. Nice, simple trade. We do have a slight pullback here, but you have to remember a pullback, and this is sometimes where people are getting confused, a pullback is only a valid pullback if it goes lower, if that makes sense. So to give you an example here, right, follow price, look, trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback, okay? What you will find in a pullback is price will chop around like this here. It will do that, okay, which is normal. But as long as we don't break below the previous low, okay, then that is not considered a pullback, right? This here is not a pullback at all. If we have a look at that losing trade on Aussie US dollar, right, you can see, where's that losing trade? Here we go here. You can see, right, it chopped around for a bit, right? You see how we had an uptrend, a pullback, and see how it created a higher high? See that? So technically, that whole setup becomes invalid, right? Because you have to go back to the start, right? You have to have a Mogwai arrow pullback. Makes sense? Right? And this is what I'm trying to say. If you're patient and all the rules line up, you will be rewarded for it. I'm sure on that. Some of the most, when you actually look at the results in the group, okay, and Mogwai reversal, I'll just show you here. Let's just go up here. Went for a 1-to-1, my first trade. I'm going to see if I can find you some of this, show you some of the pictures. Okay, here we go here. Okay, see the trend up, see the pullback, buy with the trend. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, clean, simple. 1 to 5, that one. Okay, look at this one here. Actually, I wouldn't count this one because the MACD hasn't crossed over, so I wouldn't count that one. Okay, this one here. Okay, uptrend, pull back, look at the MACD, buy with the trend. I actually think this guy said, here we go here, 1 arrow, 2 pull back. He said, yeah, you got a 1 to 3 out of this trade. And same again here, if I just scroll down here, some beautiful setups here. So same again, we've got a nice little buy, Aussie on here. Here we go here. So same again, uptrend, pull back. This is in fact, what currency pair is this? British pound, US dollar. So look at this, trend up, pull back, MACD's gone oversold, buy with the trend. His stop loss is a little bit big on that one, but hey, it is what it is. But look at the difference. If you're patient, you wait, great. So that is the Mogwai reversal strategy. Like I said, it's still early doors. We've been trading it for around 3 weeks. But I just want to show you I'll actually show you my results with it because to be honest with you, this is all I've been trading for the past 3 weeks. If we scroll up here, this was my results from trading this. And as you can see here, this was last month. So I finished October, no, what we in? September, yeah. I finished September with a £52,000 profit. This was the week, so the last week of September. And then obviously that was a Friday. But yeah, as you can see here, most of my trades, okay, apart from a few others, but most of them I'm closing off at a 1 to 2. Okay, look at this. So that was a 1 to 1. That was a stop loss. This was a 1 to 2. This was 1% risk, 1% risk. That was a 1 to 1. That was a 1 to 2, 1 to 2. This one here on gold was like a 1 to 5. It's such a simple strategy. I'm not going to bore you. That's the Mogwai reversal strategy. My name is Jamie Palmer, and thank you for watching.